This is what I eat a day as a girl who's no longer in a calorie deficit, trying to maintain her 60-pound weight loss while prioritizing protein to build muscle. For breakfast this morning, I was craving an IHOP style breakfast, so I made myself some white chocolate raspberry pancakes. I have the full recipe posted on my page already, if you girlies want to go check it out. The whole stack of raspberry pancakes is 325 calories with 35 grams of protein. It's basically oat flour, vanilla protein, cinnamon powder, a dash of salt, vanilla extract, yogurt, cinnamon powder, raspberries, and white chocolate chips. It also has egg whites and stevia. Even though I'm not in a deficit anymore, I still like making high volume, low calorie, high protein food. This just allows me to eat more and stay full. I went ahead and cooked my pancakes on a pan that I sprayed with non-stick olive oil spray. And these are fluffy, they're not dry, I promise. While my pancakes were cooking, I heated up half a cup of raspberries in the microwave with some stevia. And this was to make a raspberry jam. Look at that pretty pancake. I may have burned one, but that's okay. We don't judge here, your girl's not a chef. And I paired this with 1 whole egg and 2 strips of turkey bacon. This honestly looks like a lot of work and a lot of mess, but I used the same pan to cook the pancakes and the egg and turkey bacon. I paired my pancakes with 2 tablespoons of sugar-free maple syrup, added the raspberry puree on top with more fresh raspberries, 2 tablespoons of whipped cream. This whole breakfast is only 455 calories with 51 grams of protein. It's high volume and high protein, which is going to keep you full for such a long time. And of course, it's aligned with your fitness goals because of the protein. Then made myself a protein iced vanilla chai latte with pumpkin cold foam. I did half of this Premier Protein shake, 2/3 of a serving of this skinny chai tea, 2 tablespoons of this pumpkin cold foam. Topped it with pumpkin spice. It's not an Addis what I eat in a day unless I make a mess. I definitely recommend trying this. It was really good. And today was leg day. I warmed up with 10 minutes on the Stairmaster and proceeded to do my usual stretches. This is to get the blood flowing through my muscles and joints. This prevents any type of injury. I never skip any stretches on leg days. For the first workout, I warmed up with a compound movement using the leg press. I only had a plate on each side and did 20 to 25 reps. This is just to get the blood flowing. A compound movement is basically a workout that works out various muscle groups at the same time. So this is perfect to warm up your muscles and start any workout. I then moved on to the narrow stance Smith machine squat. I do 4 sets of 10 to 12, and I like to use this heel elevation stepping stool. I don't know the name of it. If you don't have any of this available to you, you can also use a 45 plate, which I have used in the past to elevate my heels. This narrow stance targets your quads, and you want to make sure to control the movement all the way down. Remember, ladies, we push till failure, and if we're not making Fuji faces, then we are not working hard enough. And the goal should be to progressively get stronger. That's the only way that you're going to be able to build muscle. Since I'm no longer in a deficit, I'm definitely getting stronger. I'm super excited to see my new muscle come in, but it definitely takes work. Moved on to my favorite hamstring workout. I did hamstring curls, and I did 3 sets to failure. I don't necessarily count these, I just make sure it's a good weight, and I push myself to failure. I've seen the most growth in my hamstrings using this machine. I like to lean forward and hug the bars. I feel them in my hamstrings more. Finished off this leg day with these back extensions. A key to feel these in your glutes is to point your toes outward and widen up your stance a little bit. You want to make sure to keep an arched back. I also burn out with this workout. I start off by holding a kettlebell and finish off maxing out with no weight. For lunch, I had a burger and fries. I went ahead and warmed up a serving of these french fries in the little mini oven. And I had this 94.6 lean ground beef patty already meal prep, so I warmed that up with a thin slice of cheese. I toasted a slice of keto bread, added some cane sauce onto the burger bun. I also cooked up a piece of turkey bacon and an egg, and your girl burned herself. I was definitely craving like a restaurant style burger. I placed a little bit more of this cane sauce onto the bun and added some microgreens just to add some color. Of course, I topped it off with pickles, scored a little bit of Celtic salt on my fries. I also plated the remainder of the cane sauce with some ketchup, and you can't tell me this does not look delicious. This was so good, definitely filling. The whole burger itself is 575 calories with 48 grams of protein. I love making meals like this at home since I get to control the protein more, and I steal sauces from restaurants just so I can make them at home. This just helps me stay more in control of what I eat without any type of restriction. I then had 1/8 of this banana pumpkin spice cake. I have this full recipe already posted on my page if you girlies want to check it out. It's so delicious. And I only ate 1/8 of it just to try it, but I really wanted this. This was my double banana chocolate chip cake. It was so good. I did eat 1/4 of this. Only 200 calories with 16 grams of protein. Perfect for dinner, like how I had it, breakfast, or a pre-workout meal. The girl is definitely in her baking era. And I was still kind of hungry after that, so I ended up eating a serving of these mini wheats with half a cup of low-fat Fairlife milk. And this was everything that I got to eat today. I love you girlies, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.